it's Rob here and welcome to another build video of what we used to call in the olden days Airfix models. But this one is a Tamiya. Now, I've chosen this not because it looks like a fantastic 1965 Mexico winner Honda RA272 Formula 1 car. It's 1/20th scale, but if you've seen my last two videos on making plastic models, you will have found out that I wasn't that impressed with them. So I've come to Tamiya. Lots of painting to do, I would imagine, but yes, we've got clear bits. Okay. We've got tyres with Goodyear on them. Mind you, they're hard. I think they're the hard compound tyres. Part of the body. More body. And as you can see, little itty bitty tiny screws, because you don't just glue this together, you also screw it, and then another pack of lots of other plastic bits, some of them kind of colour coded. So that's that bit, and then we've got the manual and a top tips for you assembly. So we'll have to go through that. Oh yeah, it's double-sided. So a bit of bedtime reading there, and then oh dear, I was hoping for a book, but yes, an install guide with at least 20 steps on it. Wow. So I will get sorted and reading and join you for step one, making up the engine. So the first half of step one, which looks to be building most of the crankcase and top ends, we can do in this grey plastic, because all of it, if you look here, XF16, it's all going to be painted the one colour, so we might as well get on and get painting. Right then folks, we're up to step 6 and the engine is virtually finished. I've just got this part here to glue on once all the paint's dried, but if we get up a bit closer, right, we've had to mix this reddish colour up. We've then got gold, brown, silver and even more gold, and that took some painting. So I'll crack on with that, but just before I do, step 8 is making up the under tray of the body by the looks of it, and we've got loads of painting to do, including the metallic grey on some of these bits here. We've got semi-gloss black on these arm bits sticking out, apart from these end bits here, which have got to remain white. Then if you can see the stripes there, I've got to paint them aluminium, I think. Yeah, and I'm assuming inside there, and then coming around to here we've got these bits here in here, we've got to do them aluminium, those bits aluminium and that bit aluminium, and try and leave the rest white. So I'll show you how I get on with that. So here it is, finished, painted, ready to go for the next step, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So we've got step 7 to do. So I've got the front wheel connections to do, or discs and stuff, and then we get into attaching them to this lower body and this inner body that goes somewhere like that, but we'll see. So I'll be back. Okay, so I've done step 7, which is the front discs, and as mentioned, there's the paint that I've done on the underbody, and then this is the inner body, which is all part of step 8, which we'll get to shortly. And then following on that, we've got to put the chair in along with the radiator and the pedals. So I'll crack on and see you soon. Well, I'm up to step 11 and I've got to stick some decals on to the instrument panel. As you can see, it's telling me to do 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 across the board. It's not focused, there we go. And there you can see what I'm dealing with. Also, on the centre steering wheel, I've got to put on that little tiny thing there of decal 15. So I'll get cutting out and see how we go on. Okay, so once we've got them done, we just need to cut stuff off and start sticking stuff together. So I'll get on with that as soon as I find my cutters. Well, we're nearly there. We've got a few bits to put on, including, as you can see, the wheels. Now the wheels are a bit tricky. Well, not tricky, but scaringly hard to install, because we've got these poly caps, as Tamiya are calling them, which, if you can see, this little protrusion or stub axle, shall we call it, fits into it, but it's a really tight fit, and to be honest, it's quite scary. Because I don't want to press on too hard for anything. But I don't know. Oh, there we go, that's got it in. I think I'll leave it at that. I'm struggling to push it in any further, I think, without breaking something. Yeah. And to be honest, the front ones are even worse. Let me just tip it upside down. See if I can get my thumbs in. Now, oh, there we go. Oh, that was a bit easier than the others have been so far, but yes, as you can see, I think that's about it. Yeah, I'm leaving it at that. And then the last one. Something like so. Yep. And there we have a rolling chassis with steering wheels, or with steering, and then we just need to fit the nose cone, which is quite tricky, or was. I've tried filing the edges. Oh, there we go. So we can move on to the decals. And here we have the finished model in all its glory from 1965 when it won the Mexico Grand Prix. So with that, I hope you've enjoyed watching and really look forward to seeing you on the next one. Cheers, bye!